has been nearly 5 months since Cookeville neighborhoods were devastated by the March tornadoes.
Today, we wanted to go back and get an update from some of the unforgettable people that we met back in March.
Yeah, News 4's Forrest Sanders takes us to Cookeville.
The story of Dave and Diane Roland starts here in Cookeville.
I had our first date October the 2nd, 1982. We both knew. We actually were engaged a week later.
So what do they tell people about getting engaged so fast?
I tell them that she asked me to marry her. And I said yes.
They think we're crazy.
But hey, 38 years later, still together, still in Cookeville. And one of their proudest accomplishments is creating this, the Next Step for Life transitional housing program. They have both a men's and women's home, helping people recover from things like drug and alcohol addictions, depression, anxiety.
We know what can happen with people and that there's hope for everybody.
But the early hours of a morning in March threatened what they've made.
Here comes that storm, right into Cookeville. So you gotta be in your safe spot.
After an alert, everyone in the women's house ran into a closet and huddled in the dark. The women weren't hurt, but by the light of day, the tornado damage was overwhelming.
It was just complete devastation. We could barely get to them to rescue them the night before.
My first thought was we'll get the girls' clothes out and take a track hoe to it.
But when I drove in, I just felt God speak to my heart that it was going to be better and that He would be glorified right here.
More than 4 months later, this is the women's house now. Mennonite volunteers with Weaverland Disaster Service made huge strides in rebuilding, while residents of the Next Step for Life program helped paint. Program coordinator Shirley Bailey gives a tour.
New flooring, new plumbing throughout the whole house. We added 1,400 square feet upstairs, so it turned out to be even better than before.
Before the tornado, after the tornado, today. These 38 years have brought Dave and Diane so much to be proud of.
And in a world today that seems so divided and so divisive and can't say anything good about your neighbor, Putnam County is still a great place to be.
I'm Forrest Sanders, News 4 National.